My name is Vinod Sharma and I have created a quarterly planning workbook for you. In this video, I will give you a glimpse of what it is. What I have found that when you think for your long-term goal, it freezes you because there are so much thing that you want to do and there are so many emotions around what to pick and what not to pick. But when it comes to one quarter, next 12 weeks, you can release that emotion because it's just 3 months, right? So even if you made a wrong choice, you can correct it in the next quarter. So let's dig deeper into what this system is and how it works. All right, so we switched to my screen share view, in which you can see my Notion based system that will help you to create your goals for the next quarter. It has a couple of files, couple of pages, but the one that we start with is the Quarterly Planning Workbook. What it is, it has 7 steps. Very simple 7 steps that you can easily navigate through, and there are detailed instructions on what to do in which steps. So very first step, you list down everything that is in your mind, different projects that you're working on, different areas of work, for example health, family, hobbies, and then whatever your bucket list is in different areas. The major difference between a project and an area is the house chores, house repair type thing is your area of work. That anything goes wrong in house or daily cleaning and things, those are your area of work. But once you identify a specific task, a group of tasks, then it become a project. Cleaning your garage is a project, and if there is a roof leak, and fixing that will become a project. Similarly, there are so many things in your 9 to 5 job, such as managing your team is an area of work, but then doing an annual review is a project. And if we go deeper, weekly one-on-one, each one-on-one could become a project. For me, weekly newsletter, each newsletter is a project because they follow a couple of steps to finish each week. So the first step is to list down everything that is in your mind, everything that consume either your energy or your time on a weekly basis, on a daily basis. So you list down everything that's going on. Then you pick 1 or 2 focus areas that you will be focusing on. For example, I picked my writing side hustle as one of the area that I wanted to focus on. You could pick something else, but once you have the list, you will have a better understanding. There was a time when we picked personal finance as one of the area, and mortgage as paying off our mortgage as one of the goal. Anyway, you list down that focus area. This is where you put your energy on. Out of 100 things that you could do in your life, what is that 1 or 2 focus area? And then you start making a list of everything that you want to do in that focus area. You will be amazed that how many things that you will be able to list there. So any project, goals, wish list everything there. Then go to the next step where you are picking or making some of the clear goals around these specific wish list that you have. And I have given an example that sometimes you feel like I want to work on my health, but that's too wide. Making a goal as I want to lose 15 pound by March March of 2023 will become a very specific goal. So that's what you want to do. And also on this list, you want to run which one you're most passionate about, which one will make the most impact in your life. And that's how you would pick one, two clear goal. So we started with a list of everything that is going on in your life. Then you pick one area that you want to really focus on. Then you list everything that you want to work in that area. And then now you're really picking that one or two thing for that quarter that you will be focusing on and that you will be working on, and the reason why, what will be the impact, your positive impact in life, and what will be the negative impact if you don't work on it, right? So if you list down all these things, if you finish these 4 steps, just by finishing this, you will be ahead of so many people who does not even get this clarity that what matters most in their life for one quarter. And then you the next step is just working even more on that goal to make it really, really specific around exactly what that mean to you, exactly what the action that you're talking about, exact outcome that you're talking, and you're making that really specific. There is a concept of SMART goal. You can apply that. There are other theory as well, but the point of that action, point of this step, is to get as much as clarity that you can get, that by 31st of March, what exactly you achieve, what this goal means to you. If you can visualize that, what the turnout looks like. And now once you are at that stage, you are defining action plan to achieve this one particular goal. What are the activity that you will have to do? If you have to buy new rental property, for example, then there will be list of 10 activities. If you want to lose 10 pound, there will be a list of activity that I used as an example. Again, there may be 100 different things that you could do to lose 10 pound or 15 pound. You have to pick what are the one that you will be working on, and then you basically making a plan to divide that on the weekly, even the outcome on a weekly basis. You get 12 weeks, for example. In this case, if you're losing 15 pound, 12 weeks, about 1 point something, 1 to 2 pound a week, right? That's how you can divide that into the weeks, and that's how you can track it later. The last part is that in the number 6, step number 6, you have defined what are the activities that you will have to do to accomplish that goal. And in number 7, you are actually defining how you will accomplish those activities. I give this example as a very powerful example, that as a activity, you identify that I will drink 1 gallon of water daily for next 12 weeks, right? So this is your what. When you define it as how, then it becomes, I will buy a 1 gallon of water bottle, I will fill it in the morning and drink it by end of the day. So see how you start with an aspiration, you break it into the actual pieces of 10 steps that you need, different action items, and then you're defining on a daily basis exact step that you will have to take. What it does to you is, on a daily basis, you don't have to think too much. You just have to finish a task, and you can remove all the emotions around it. You can remove all the emotions, whether or not you will achieve this 15 pound goal by end of March 31st. You don't even have to think. You have to see that if I do this activity, if I do my daily and weekly activities, I will get the result. That's all. And that's the stage that you want when you are in the execution mode on a daily basis, right? The last piece to the puzzle is a weekly review. So everything that you are doing on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, you want to make sure that your plan, your specific plan, you're moving close to it, and you're making some progress every single week. And also that will be the time when you can also adjust your plan, and also plan the actual steps that you will be taking for the next week. So once you are done with all these activities on this workbook, that's when you copy it on your quarterly plan a page, which talk about what is your focus, what is your goal, what are your blockers, exact listing of your specific items, that the action items, no sorry exact outcome that you're expecting, why this goals matters to you, and then same thing, action plan and daily actions. And obviously this creates the biggest impact, that you are every time you're achieving something, you're adding that accomplishment here. So this is, in the nutshell, is my system for you to identify what's your quarterly goals and achieve them. You will make tremendous progress just by focusing on these 12-week versus trying to identify the entire life. Now, I do have additional workbook, additional items that you can use as you make more progress, that that you can start thinking about what the long-term vision look like for your life, where obviously you talk about purpose, values, vision and dreams and goals. But this quarterly workbook covering these bottom items, but obviously as you make progress on this workbook, you achieve couple of items in each quarter, you will gain the bigger perspective about your own aspiration, what you like, what you don't like. I always give an analogy of a jar filled with stones. As you pick the stones from the top, you get access to the stones at the bottom of that jar. And that's a powerful analogy that I have read somewhere in Twitter, that that's what will happen, that each quarter you finish some of your goals, some of the thing that has been in your mind for so long. You get access to the underneath aspiration that you have. A couple of additional files here that will help you track your work, and one of them is this template, that is your weekly plan, and this will load. You can update all these items that match to what you really want to do. What's your week start date? My week started Friday, yours may start Monday or Sunday. And this is kind of my schedule, my timetable. On my left, every time, this is how the week look like. I have some of the item that I have decided that these are the date when I will be publishing things. I try to do focus work in the morning, and then these are some of the example of the different project and wish list that you want always on your site. These are for mine, but definitely you can change it to yours. And then if I go back to that list again, there is another one for the weekly review. And in weekly review, I given you two template. You can choose one of them, and still loading. So in this template, the first one, which is a very simple one, very actionable, this is the one that I use, where you list down your accomplishment, what's coming next week, and things like that. And then sorry about that. And then I do have another list here that kind of track your item, the item that you have accomplished, what you're working on this week, and what's the upcoming milestone. So that's how it work. Then if you're a writer, this is a system that I am using for my writing. If you're welcome to use. And then there are a couple of other sample plans that you can use to take aspiration to, as an example, to get an idea. This one is for losing 15 pound. And then I'm still working on this one, which is the how to get a certification. And then finally one for myself. These are the actual planning and goals, my goals for the Q4 of 2022. And I have listed everything here. So, and you're welcome to use this. You're welcome to see my thought process and how I went around it. So I hope you like this system. Please let me know through a comment, or connect with me on my Twitter account. And I'm continuously improving the system. So if you get this today, any future enhancement will be I will be providing you that for free. This system is completely free to you. And so I hope you like this. I would love your feedback, and please feel free to tweet me, message me, DM me, and then I will be happy to connect with you on this. Have a great day, guys. Bye for now.